So, Manchester Derby, Manchester United fall at the hands of the just billionaire spenders, just uh, alleged, I should say, performance enhancing drug users. I'm so bitter right now, so I'm gonna just throw out every accusation that I can think of. As much as I wanna say that was that was the reason we lost, it wasn't. In fairness to myself, to the game of football, I'm gonna be straight up and down and speak the truth. Manchester United were outplayed in every sense of the word, every sense of the game. Okay, so first thing that went wrong was the selection. Obviously, Paul Pogba was injured, and that definitely threw a spanner in the works. We were definitely lacking Paul Pogba. We were lacking someone to link up with Martial and Luke Shaw on the left side, someone to transition from defense to attack. It was just frustrating. That's what I tweeted out. Frustrating. That's all. Frustration. Because we had the ball. There were times that certain decisions needed to be made, but they weren't because we did not have the quality. And it's just frustrating because my biggest problem, and I'm going to just go straight to it, is Nemanja Matic. There is no good reason, no justifiable reason. I just, like, anything that Mourinho was to tell me, to give me a reason of why he should be playing. Like, I know you played through your rough patches, and you should do, but a rough patch shouldn't last 3 months or 2 months, however you want to look at it. Nemanja Matic has been playing awful since forever. He never fully recovered from his injury, or that's what it looks like anyway, because if you're telling me he's recovered and he's just playing bad, then I genuinely have no reason as to why he's playing. And I'm not one of those who's going to call for Andres Pereira to be playing in the sixth position, because I don't think that's his best position. I don't think he should be playing there. But I do believe you could throw Fred in there, which is still not my preferred choice. My preferred choice would be Ander Herrera. Even at the beginning of the season and times when Matic was injured, we threw Fellaini in there. And honestly, Fellaini would do a better job. Even though I don't think it was necessary against Manchester City. We had Fred on the bench. I don't know why Fred didn't play. I don't know why Fred didn't come off the bench. Fred was so ideal for this game. There was no reason. Like, why did we take Ander Herrera off? Seriously. Why is Nemanja Matic playing 90 minutes when he was just useless? From the first second the game began, there was a pass that Fernandinho tried out to Kyle Walker, but it went straight to Bernardo Silva. Oh, Mahrez, sorry. He tried to pass it to Mahrez across the field, but he scuffed it, and it went straight past Nemanja Matic. Nemanja Matic literally, all he had to do was move his foot, turn his foot a different way, and he would have stopped the ball. And from that moment, Bernardo Silva went straight down the middle, had a shot off. It went wide. But at that moment, I just knew it was over for us. I said before the game, Fellaini was the key man. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if Fellaini played. But you cannot play Fellaini, Herrera, and Matic. We're not trying to win the Europa League anymore. We're trying to make it back to the top four. We're trying to fight to win the Premier League. And that's not going to happen now. It's not going to happen. If there was any glimmer of hope, any slight chance that we were going to fight or make it look like we were attempting to fight, or to give ourselves a legitimate chance, that is gone today. Gone. Honestly, I think Matic is just the center of all our problems. I think we could have got away with playing Fellaini or starting Fellaini if we played Fred in Herrera's position and dropped Herrera back to the 6 so he could recycle the ball. That's all I have. The only problems I have with this game is Matic. I know Jesse Lingard wasn't exceptional, and I don't know why he started anyway. To be honest, I mean he's obviously not been good starting. I think Mourinho has to take a bit of blame for this loss. I don't want him sacked. This is not one of those games where it pushes me over the edge. City outplayed us. They're a better team than us, but there were things he could have did differently. Like Matic should have been off start of the second half. Mata should have came on, drop Herrera in the six, and let Mata play behind the front line. The front line were lacking someone to drop in there and support them in the hole, in the number 10 role. They needed support, and we were not offering that to them. So there was just so many obvious things, in my opinion, that we didn't do right. Alexis Sanchez, I know Jose said he had a little something again in Turin, but now he's better, and he was available to start even, yet he didn't. Alexis Sanchez hasn't been scoring, popping in goals left and right, but he's playing well. This is some of the best football he's played at the club, so why not start him? I said before the game, play Alexis down the middle, let Rashford deal with Mendy. We didn't do that. They didn't get Anthony Martial involved in the game enough. That was a big problem. He had a chance in the first half where he got it in the left channel, and he decided to take a shot where all he had to do was just slip it onto his left foot, and he would have been wide open in behind. John Stones he sold himself, but Martial took the shot and made him look great. I'm upset. It's just like City are the best team in the league, right? And as much as that hurts to say, it's true. So there's no harm in losing. But the way you lose is massive. I just don't the players. Towards the end of the game, we just looked like we didn't want to win. We applied no pressure. We were just accepting of our fate. But there were still some managerial decisions or coaching decisions that were not great. Like I said before, Fred definitely should have played this game. If Pogba's not going to play, you see the way Manchester City play football. Why are you going to play a midfield of... why are you going to stick Matic and Fellaini in the same midfield without Pogba? Oh, my God. It's frustrating. And now Luke Shaw is going to be out for Crystal Palace, so probably going to see Ash Young at left back, and Valencia is probably going to come back and play right back. Dude, just straight up frustration. There's just no other word other than frustration. I don't care that we were at the Etihad. I don't care that City are good, because they're not great. It genuinely frustrates me. It pisses me off hearing commentators suck them off the way they do, because they're not exceptional. I'm not gonna lie. They're just not. People just give in to the way they play, which is just frustrating. It's genuinely frustrating. On what planet, I know I'm repeating myself now, but on what planet, in what universe, in whose mind, obviously Jose Mourinho's, is it a good idea to play Fellaini and Matic, who are out of form Matic, by the way, against such a fluid midfield in Man City? They were just touching the ball around Fellaini. Matic was getting dragged out of position several times. It was just frustrating. He is trash. Nemanja Matic is terrible. He is horrific. He is the worst player in our team right now. That's just legitimate. There's no worst player in our team. I don't care how you feel about Romelu Lukaku. He still has much to offer, and he tries to offer. Nemanja Matic looks done. And maybe, just like Lingard, Just like, who else? Lukaku, I guess. They need rest, dude. Nemanja Matic is the best Serbian player on the team. You know, like he was playing hard in the World Cup, and then he injured. He got himself injured, and we just rushed him back. Maybe he needs a break, but that's still no excuse. He's playing terrible. He's making bad decisions. He takes 8,000 touches on the ball. Ander Herrera, 1 touch, 2 touch if you're lucky. Even Fellaini didn't take long on the ball. He slows down everything, and it's just not good enough. It's not of an acceptable standard. So I'm done. That's it for me. We got international break coming up. Hopefully no one gets injured. Doesn't look like Pogba will be playing, which is ideal, you know, because you don't need I know he's injured, so it's not really ideal. But, you know, 1, it gives him time to recover, and 2, there's less of a chance of him getting injured for France. So that's great. And then we got Palace when we come back. I swear to God, if Matic is playing, I'm just done with you, Jose. I'm done. Like, it's just that obvious. I don't know if Carrick hasn't said anything to Jose. Carrick, that's your position. You know that position. You read the game well. You made those passes out the back so well. Let Jose know if you haven't already. Like, it's just stuff that's right in front of our face that we're doing wrong. It's like just obvious. From top to bottom, our club is oblivious to the obvious situations. The obvious problems, I should say, not situations. Number 1, we need a center half. But the club refused to go get the people Jose wants. But they want to go get Varane. Piss off Varane. You see how he's playing at Real Madrid right now? I don't want to hear about Varane right now. Give Jose Skriniar, or whatever his name is, from Inter Milan. Give him Alderweireld. Just stop taking a piss already. That's the number one obvious problem. And then we got stuff that Jose doesn't see that's obvious, or he refuses to see. Matic is terrible. Absolutely horrific. It took an injury to drop Antonio Valencia. Lukaku needed rest forever. Didn't give it to him. Playing Martial on the left. I don't care about your contract problems. I don't care about any of that. You want to win or no? You want to win or no? Do you not want to win? It's right in front of your face. If I'm a football manager, if I'm a coach, if I'm in charge of a club, whatever can make us better, that is legitimate. I ain't got to break no rules. I don't have to break any laws. It's simple stuff that we can do. And we're not doing it. Anyway, United have lost to Derby 3-1. Frustrating, dude. We just have to pick it up against Crystal Palace. We have to take it back up to that level. We cannot start slow against Crystal Palace. I don't want to see that comeback stuff anymore. That's dead and gone. It's not a problem if it happens every now and then, especially against sides like Juventus and Chelsea, even the City. But Crystal Palace, I believe it's at Old Trafford as well. We need to have the beating of these. The real pressure is going to be on Mourinho now. The derby's out the way. I know we got the Scousers. I think it's December 16th or something like that. This is it. We got to kick on now. We got to really make a claim for top 4. We have 20 points. 20 points. City have 32, I believe. Got to do better than this. Anyway, it's been your boy Day. It's been Man United Talks. If you did enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe. You guys are legends. If you're crying, drop a like. If you're upset, drop a like. If you just have had enough of the lack of urgency and productivity, drop a like, comment, anything. It's been your boy Day. It's been Man United Talks. I am